That's all right.
Now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. On the draw, here's Sanders. Able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37.
Nice.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
That's to his running back, complete. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. He got out of bounds. That's a good thing, but still short of the first.
And now, since this brings up 4th down, the defensive play caller, grab your nerves because now you don't want to be so amped up that you give them a first down by getting out of your lanes, but you also don't want to just lay back and let them have it easily.
He had it online, gave it a pretty good ride too, but in the end, he's a victim of the crossbar.
And Brandon, you know kickers very well. I bet if we ask him after the game, he'll say he didn't get all of it. We've seen him hit from deeper than this in warm-ups. But here, he's a foot or so from clearing that bar.
Very good starting position.
Bro, whose mic is that? What's that dude's name, Chase?
At the 41-yard line.
Dang, I just got an interception. That was a linebacker.
That one good for 33.
That is tough.
First.
I know that play went to the left side.
Bro, why is this dude making defense? Bro, he's already up. Is he like not satisfied or something?
Being involved. Seal the left side where the play was going.
Like he's gonna win the game, bro. Like I would be like trying to have fun at this point.
Taking care of business to make sure no one can get there and disrupt it.
Is the biggest
trying to go deep,
tackle?
but he keeps making a lot of adjustments, so it's making it hard.
The left tackle, if you bring your tight end over there, either way,
see, like,
the edge of the line of scrimmage, I just chance to rumble.
Chris Jones on the stop.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
He won't catch me on 2K, though. That's a great bar.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. They go to Elliott again. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. Wow, a personal foul at this stage in the fourth. Hard to believe.
Really hard to believe, and now that glow of hope that you had begins to flicker out, doesn't it?
Yep.
That's all you have to say, bro. I got you.
He'll throw here, and he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Looking to throw. Fields. Got a man open. That's Harry.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer.
Oh, that was good. That was good.
Let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
So this whole time he's heard me, but he just didn't talk about this.
They'll look to throw.
Man, that's tough. I got a sack. Whoa, and I got a fumble? That is tough.
Like this, fourth quarter,
yeah, we know the emotions are running high, the tensions are the same. Who can control them best could ultimately win it.
Shit, miss out got in the sack.
From the gun, Fields.
That was a good catch.
Through an opening, and there he goes. He's at the 50, the 30, the 20, 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
I read it so well. Oh my God. I read it so well.
I'm looking at you, and understandably,
oh my God.
Your mouth is
I feel lightheaded. Oh my God, I read it so well.
That's
oh my God.
Mysteries, but
I read it too well,
when
bro.
They went out on offense,
oh my God.
I will guarantee
Tyrann Matthew
don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see
my God.
before
Please.
you throw it.
Yes.
It didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead. They gave it up.
I just read it so well, dude. Oh my God, never give up. Never give up.
So they'll get another shot on offense. offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This will be taken in at the 1.
Run faster.
And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Oh my Lord. I just need to play defense, bro.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Just stop them. All we need to do is just stop them. Oh my God, bro. Oh my God, dude. I just got a pick six. I just got a Julian. Is Julian there? Who is there right now that can hear me? Bro. Who is there right now? Who is there right now, bro? Oh my freaking.
A lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed.
I read that too.
And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation.
God,
but this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up.
That's caught inside. He's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A big play there with time running out. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute. They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary. But you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
We'll see if they can do it. Might be easier said than done. Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. Deebo Samuel was the intended receiver. Third down here. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
One final try from Mahomes. He's going to let it fly. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And that's how this one ends. In dramatic fashion in overtime.
When I posted, I subbed in my...
Their coaching staff, they were pretty adamant beginning of the year. Our goal is to get to the Super Bowl. Well, they made it to the playoffs. That's part 1, but they fall a little bit short.
And to me, once again, it exemplifies just how difficult it is to not just make the playoffs, but to win games in the playoffs. So you can set your goals high, but if anything is off during that time, you have some key injuries or you just don't play well, or you get a bad matchup where that team just has better strength than you in certain areas, this is how it ends. So I don't think it's a total loss of a season, but obviously didn't get where they wanted to go.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. From Kansas City, so long, everybody.